The great wide expanse of the Himalayas, home to towering mountain peaks, vast desolate landscape, and unique wildlife, all of which come together to create. No. Who told you this? You said Rio on the Himalayas covering the beautiful mountains, the lovely roads. I've done that.
Don't you remember a word of what Yogen said? He said we need to come explore Ladakh and come back with footage that no one has seen before. Just like explorers of yore. Rough it out, that tough life, that's what we're about this time.
So Yogen wants us to be the pioneers of modern day exploration, find those Instagram-worthy places and shots that we can, that will help countless content creators and journalists just like us, right?
Exactly. This is a serious mission.
But what's left, man? Everyone's done the deserts, everyone's done the passes, the wildlife. It's being done to death. You tell me what's left.
My cappuccino's a little flat. Lakes.
Lakes. And so it begins, man.
Our expedition
A long one, that too.
into the cold desolation of the Himalayas. It's going to be rugged, we're going to be roughing it out, it's going to be tough, there's not going to be any electricity, we're going to be out in the... What are you doing, man?
Dude, I think the second setting of the heated seats is the most perfect one. It's the toastiest and it's not too warm.
Are you already using the heated seats? I've got my ventilation on and it's perfect.
You take cold showers, okay?
That's true.
Sick.
I want it all. Yeah, I want everything. You know it ain't worth living if you're dreaming small. I want it all. I want it all.
Oh man, this traffic here, dude. What are you doing? Dude, it's short. No, it's too steep.
Don't worry, we got an off-road mode with an invisible bonnet. It will get us over everything.
This thing feels agile, man.
I'm telling you, the GLC really does put the sport in SUV because this thing is damn agile. And especially this 300. Oh my god, it sounds incredible. There is always power on tap. And this 9-speed is also pretty intuitive. I mean, it is the same gearbox as the stock GLC, not the 300. But with this motor, it works incredibly well. I mean, you're putting out 260 horses, 400 Newton meters of torque to all four wheels through, of course, Mercedes' brilliant 4MATIC system. There's undulations, ups and downs. It will sort it out. You just keep driving, you just point it in the direction and it goes. Just look at this, man.
Oh,
That
the
is
body
so
control
smooth.
is insane.
I want it all. Yeah, I want everything. It ain't worth living if you're dreaming small.
So this is the world famous Pangong Tso, huh?
Yes, it is. It is the highest intermontane saline lake in the world. It's 134 kilometers long, but that's not why I brought you here. I brought you here because this is the perfect place to start. These waters that you see now have probably been here before these mountains ever existed. As far as lakes of Ladakh go, this is it. I mean, 134 kilometers from that point to that point in China.
There's no doubting that it looks incredible. I've never seen deeper blues than this. I love the contrast of the mountain and the water, but as you remember, Yogen told us to do some old-timey exploration.
I knew you'd say this. I knew you'd say this. You can't do Lakes of Ladakh without Pangong Tso. It literally sets the context for the entire thing. I promise you, this is just the start and things will get a whole lot more interesting from here.
Taking a word on it.
You can.
So before we go, let's soak it in for a bit.
I knew you'd say that.
the roads are starting to become a little more difficult. And Pangong, I mean, wow.
Altitude that we are now,
Mhm.
14,000 plus feet, you're probably getting 20% less than the engine puts out in total.
But we still can't feel that.
You can't feel it, and this is where that 300 really comes in. I don't think it's just the 300. I think it's Mercedes in general. I think this is one of the best non-AMG engines that Mercedes make, hands down.
Even on the E-Class, it is fantastic.
Actually, I think as a rounded vehicle, the GLC comes out on top
Oh yeah.
because you still get that performance, that crazy performance,
And you can come here with it.
and you can still come here with it.
You've been here in a Merc before, haven't you?
Not just any Merc, an AMG, the GLE 53. But that proves my point even better because for all intents and purposes, no sane person should bring a GLE 53 AMG
Fair point.
to Ladakh, given the conditions, given the road. But that's where Mercedes is really winning out. It's got that SUV DNA down, and despite all of that, it's still pretty comfortable inside the cabin. I mean, you're not being rattled to the bone.
Absolutely not.
It's this balance of dynamics and comfort that Mercedes have absolutely nailed with the GLC.
You know what I like most?
What is that? Oh yeah, that soundtrack. Oh my god, that's...
Yeah. That puts a smile on your face. If it doesn't put a smile on your face, there's something wrong with you.
I swear.
Didi, where to next, man?
You're close by. Take a right here. You know, we brought this car here
Right.
on summer tires. India doesn't have the concept of winter tires.
There's, yeah.
And last night in the snowstorm, I know we don't have footage of it,
Mhm.
but if it wasn't for this 4MATIC system, the number of times I would have been off the cliff
It's not funny.
is not even funny. But inside this, I was calm. I was listening to music. I was singing with you, and it was great.
And that wasn't any ordinary snowstorm. We were right in the eye of the storm.
In the eye of a snowstorm with black ice, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy in the middle of the night. This car.
It was perfect.
What did I tell you?
This is the most incredible thing I think I've ever seen in my life. You have to tell me everything about this.
Now this is so Mariri. It is 26 kilometers of freshwater lake in the middle of the Himalayas at 14,000 feet almost. And it's a geographical marvel in its existence, in every way that you can look at it, in the fact that it supports almost the entire biodiversity of this region. Every single nomadic tribe, this place is sacred ground for them.
I mean, I know Pangong was stunning, but this is just as breathtaking, if not lesser. But you know that old-timey exploration you promised?
Starting to come true in that.
It's time to come true, and how, you know, the cold, the altitude, and the wind. You don't factor those things in, and it's difficult.
And spare a thought, we are modern day explorers in the cocoon of this amazing GLC that has taken everything, whether it's been tarmac ribbons, whether there's been no roads, whether we've just gotten off the map entirely to come here, for example. This car has really done it all. This is probably a great companion for a modern day explorer looking to make it in luxury.
I couldn't agree more, but before we go forward, my brain is starting to fog. It is cold.
Oh,
my
no.
gosh, this was...
Oh no.
It's cold, man!
Oh no.
Don't
no.
Judge me. Don't judge me.
You know what? Take these. Hide more of your face. I don't want to be seen with you.
Thank you. I should. It's an essential part of the traveler's kit.
The
A monkey cap with
retiree traveler's kit, not the young explorer's kit.
So uncles can't be explorers or what?
Didi, you have to tell me why Sokar was last.
So Sokar is not just important for its geography and the fact that it is one of the highest brackish water lakes in the world. I think I chose this spot to end this incredible expedition because this was a major point for the ancient salt trade route. And that means that every explorer, every trader before us used this route to either move salt into Asia or further into Europe. So this place is actually hallowed ground for any explorer worth his mettle.
And I mean, just from the contrast in terms of visuals from Pangong to Somariri, this looks so different.
I mean, this bowl is just
It's amazing.
incredible.
And I love these patches of, sort of water bodies that are there. And even the biodiversity, I mean, it's insane.
There's an incredible amount of biodiversity just because it is a brackish water lake this high up, which is unheard of. This water came from prehistoric times. The Setsi Sea was here. Right before the Himalayas came up, before any of these mountains, this water was here. And I think that makes it so very beautiful.
And since we're on the topic of contrast, I mean, I know it's all rugged terrain and harsh conditions, but the people in Ladakh are so warm. They're so welcoming.
Exceptional.
Absolutely. They greet you with a smile and they're never angry, they're never irritated about anything. They're just living their life with
I mean, we, the crew, all of us have had fought with each other, but they've greeted us with a smile, whether it was snow, whether it was terrible conditions, whether we couldn't stand outside and shoot. It was just brilliant.
But we couldn't have done it without this little beast over here.
The GLC, man, it is incredible. It's incredible that you can take on an exploratory expedition in such luxury. The seats were heated, the seat kinetics were great, the suspension was great, and let's not even get into that motor. That motor handles everything. The four-wheel drive system climbed everything, the softest sand, the stickiest gunk. We've really been through everything in the lap of luxury in a Mercedes-Benz in 2025.
This isn't meant to do that, but it does it with aplomb. I mean,
Whether we were driving fast, whether we were driving slow, whether it was terrible off-road, the car just handled it. That makes it the perfect companion for any explorer, or rather any person who wants to take on the journey of exploration.
so we are the everyday Vasco da Gama in Columbus, or what?
Exactly.
Where to next now?